Welcome, I'm Latoya McBean Pompey. I'm an immigration lawyer and founder of McBean Law. Contact us, guys, if you have an immigration problem or a case that you'd like to start. We can be reached at 888-462-4006 or go to McBeanLaw.com where you can request an appointment with us. Also, guys, the success stories that I'm sharing are on our website, and we have more success stories on the website. Go to McBeanLaw.com/success to read about these stories. Now, I'm taking you this year, in this video, I should say, through the most amazing stories that we've shared with you this year. And again, super excited to share with you the success stories from the month of March. There were 6 stories in March, and in this video, we're going to cover the last 3 stories. Now, let's talk about this story, guys. Removal case reopened after 20 years. Wow. We started off by saying that this is another amazing story to share with you, right? Our immigration system, as you guys know, is broken. It's difficult to obtain a green card despite being married to a U.S. citizen. And here's what happened to our client. He entered the United States from Haiti in 2003, and he was a minor at the time that he entered. And his mother had filed an asylum case, and he was on it. He was named on it. Unfortunately, her case didn't work out, and it was referred to immigration court, and a removal order was subsequently issued against both of them in 2005. Over the years, our client tried to adjust his status, but nothing worked. He eventually got TPS, and he later married a U.S. citizen, and they had a child together. His wife filed an I-130 petition for him, and it was approved. But unfortunately, due to our tough and strict immigration laws, he was not allowed to get a green card through his wife unless he reopened his removal case and got the proceedings terminated or dismissed. And this is a difficult process. On January 6th, we submitted his prosecutorial discretion request to the DHS field office, and we asked them, ICE, to reopen his case and terminate the proceedings against him. And we got the approval on March 8th, and this was such a big deal for our client and our team. We loved it. So now he is eligible to get his green card through his U.S. citizen wife. We also shared with you the story about a green card approval after major roadblocks. And this is a story about resilience. During the darkest days of our client's immigration journey, we encouraged her to keep the faith because her breakthrough was in sight. And here's what happened. She is a J-1 visa holder, and she spent 3 summers in the U.S. on her J-1 program. Her 3rd J-1 visa was marked with a 2-year rule. Well, let me back up. Her 3rd J-1 visa was marked 2-year rule does apply. That's what it says, does apply. And after going back to Jamaica for only a couple of months, she decided, I'm going to return to the U.S. with a visitor's visa this time. When she came back to the U.S., she fell in love and married a U.S. citizen. And now, without understanding our laws, guys, they filed for adjustment of status on their own. And during the green card process or interview, the USCIS advised her that she needs a waiver. She needs a waiver for the 2-year residency rule. And this rule requires her to go back to Jamaica for 2 years before she's eligible to apply for a green card, not unless she gets a waiver approved. And she did not file a waiver. So she worked with us. We prepared the waiver for her, and USCIS had approved her husband's I-130 petition, but denied her green card application. And guys, this got really messy because during the course of things, she was arrested for domestic violence, and things just became really complex at that point. And after some time and working with some details involving the domestic violence, they actually did get back together. Okay, the couple got back together. The J-1 visa waiver was approved, and we were then able to do a green card application for her adjustment of status, and her case was approved. And there's a lot more to say about this story, but it's on our website. There were a lot more bumps in the road for this particular client, happens. And this is the real deal, guys, of what happens when you're applying for a green card and you need a waiver, but you didn't know that you needed that waiver, or there's domestic violence and you're in and out of the relationship, ups and downs, and things happen. But ultimately she persevered and she has her green card today. So we're so happy for her. And then the last success story that we shared with you, I should say, during the month of March is son's old visa application was reinstated. This is a reinstatement case, humanitarian reinstatement, and it's all about family unity. Our husband and wife clients are from Guyana. They desperately needed permanent residency to stay in the U.S. to care for the husband's mom who had dementia. And the mom had filed for the son in 2005. And after a very lengthy wait for the immigrant visa in the married son of U.S. citizen category, the priority date finally became current. But at this time, after it became current, they were living in another country and they didn't even get notice of this from the NVC, and things got very messy and the mom's health deteriorated and she wasn't able to keep track of her mail and things got really messy, missing notices. The case was terminated by the State Department Visa Center and it was closed. And so they came to us in 2019 and we sorted things out and we filed a visa application reinstatement request. It was approved. So this is a visa reinstatement case, not a humanitarian reinstatement case. There is a difference. So let me just make that form of correction here. This is a visa application reinstatement request to the Visa Center. It was approved. They had more setbacks after Trump became president and the visa category was paused due to COVID and then Trump's policies as well. And so they have more weight ahead of them. And then, guys, eventually the day came when the embassy finally called them back in for an interview. And this was their second interview date because the first one was canceled. It was so crazy, but thank God they were approved and we were with them during the entire process. Now, this was a 16-year journey for them, guys, 16-year journey. And they came to us at the right time towards the end to help them to finish up this process and get their green cards. So guys, those are the last 3 testimonials from the month of March 2023, and we're so thrilled for our clients. Again, reach out to us at McBean Law at 888-462-4006 or at McBeanLaw.com where you can request a meeting with an attorney. Thanks so much for being with me in this one, and I will see you in the next one to talk about April.